Hi, I'm Sean O'Kane with Ship Estimate TV. We're here at the groundbreaking ceremony at the new Samsung facility at First and Tasman in San Jose. My guest is Bob Brennan, the Senior Vice President, Samsung R&D. Thank you for joining me today.
Hey, Sean, I'm really glad to be here. You know, Samsung has been part of Silicon Valley for 30 years. With this new building facility, we're trying to increase our presence here in Silicon Valley and invest for innovation in the future. The bedrock of Samsung, the bedrock is technology and technology leadership. Aligned with that bedrock, we're building on the bedrock of Silicon Valley. In building on the bedrock of Silicon Valley, which is the most innovative place in the world, we're seeking to attract some of the top talent from across the world, bring it here to the Valley, create an inspirational, innovative environment, and it's really exciting.
You know, the recent CES conference in Las Vegas, Samsung was the green sponsor and featured a number of your green technology products.
Yeah.
And how interesting is that kind of lead into this new facility, and with this green technology in the architecture, at the same time, all these low-power green technology that Samsung is creating and building and innovating internally. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So we obviously have a green planet, and Samsung has a major focus on energy-efficient products. It spans from our televisions to our memory products, you name it. Energy efficiency is one of the key focus areas. Aligned to that, when we architected and dreamed up this building, we went for a LEED certification. It's 10 stories, it's over 1 million square feet, and we're trying to be energy efficient and green in our research and development aligned to the green aspects of our product.
Fantastic. Well said. Mr. Bob Brennan, right here with Samsung. Thank you for joining me.
I really appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care. So, Samsung is creating products that bring a greener way of living with their Planet First initiative. And they create a sustainable solutions, developing innovations such as mobile devices and consumer products. With that, now they have translated that focus into a new design environment with a very, very strong focus on energy efficiency and with the encouragement of collaboration with an employee interaction. And these design features, new design features, very unique, have been added for many team collaborative zones throughout this new facility that will be constructed in the next year and a half. Right now I have Mr. Jonathan Ward with NBBJ.
Good morning, Sean.
Now, NBBJ is the architect of this new facility. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
So talk a little bit about how unique this building is and how important it is for San Jose and Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I think what we've created here is a building, we actually call it the Green Synergy Tower. It's much more dense than a typical model that you find in San Jose or Silicon Valley, which is, you know, it's 10 stories, it's right on the street corner, it's an urban experience, and it's also very well connected inside the building. So visually and physically, there's a lot of opportunities for people to communicate, and that's a big change from the typical office building in this region.
And I'll talk about the technology behind this new design, very unique. And I know NBBJ has done a number of designs throughout the world, and thankfully selected San Jose here and in Silicon Valley for this new, very unique facility. Talk a little bit about the technology wrapped into this design.
Yeah, well, we started first with a passive design approach. So we orientate the building properly. We've designed the facade to work with the solar path. We have very narrow floor plates to allow a lot of daylight into the building, and we've created a lot of these garden spaces as well to create a more positive human experience and a lot of interconnection. So that goes a long way actually to reducing energy. And on top of that, we can layer in the entire building is going to be fitted out with Samsung LED lights, which will bring a dramatic decrease in energy consumption together with the daylighting actually, which is pretty cool. With that, there'll be a lot of automated controls so that they're not all the time. They're following the solar path. They're following who's using the space, so you have a lot of human control. And then, in addition, there's renewable energy sources with solar panels on top of the garage. And I think in addition to that, actually, is the fact that we have densified the site. It actually allows much more of the site to be green. So it's natural green space for natural percolation of rainwater runoff and for a great human environment for Samsung and the public to enjoy the outdoors.
Jonathan, thank you for joining us today. Jonathan Ward, NBBJ, the architect of this new facility here at Samsung.
It's a pleasure, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you. President CEO of Cadence, Lip Bhutan, thank you for joining me today. Samsung is creating this new facility that has all this great green technology and architecture that has a very collaborative effort for bringing in employees working together. And what's interesting, they handshake with their technology of this green, low power, energy, green planet source, technology and their initiatives. And also Cadence works very closely with Samsung collaboratively, especially with their technology, helping Samsung actually be successful with these their products. Could you talk a little bit about the collaborative effort with Cadence and Samsung?
Sure. First of all, this is a great event. It's very exciting to see that beautiful building going to come out the next 2 years. And it's very near Cadence, so we are delighted. And we're just exciting, attending their dinner and event today. And, this is a great collaboration. Samsung is a very important customer and partner for us. We work very close with them and in terms of their design, development, and also their foundry enablement in the 14 nanometer and beyond. So I think it's a great partnership and it's a great collaboration. And they're very near our campus, so we are just delighted and we welcome them.
Well, thank you so much, Lip Bhu,
Sure, thank you.
for joining us.